How do I start learning JavaScript and Node.js on Windows? So if you want to start learning JavaScript with a concrete framework like Node.js runtime environment, there's three main options that I'd recommend if you have a Windows computer. The first one is probably the most common, which is just to install Node directly on Windows, which is great if you're new to Node but ready to dive in, find some tutorials or courses online, and just really get ramped up with learning the basics. Now, if you're brand new to coding, you might not want to install Node and have to set up a dev environment in a code editor, in which case I'd recommend you check out the Microsoft Learn site, where you can find a Node.js course and start using Node without the need to install anything. It's all built right into the code sandbox there. If you're looking to use Node.js professionally, I'd recommend using a Linux distribution with the Windows Subsystem for Linux. The reason for this is some Node packages will only run on Unix operating systems. A lot of the tutorials and articles that you'll find out there are written with bash commands, so using the Linux distribution, everything will just work as you find it in an article. And a lot of the deployment environments for Node are also running on Linux, so if you use Linux to build your project, it just ensures a more consistent and smoother experience. To install Node.js with the Windows Subsystem for Linux, there's some documentation out there. It's just called Get Started with Node.js on WSL2. It will walk through everything you need to know, including using a Node version manager and using npm, the Node package manager. Check it out, go out, have some fun with Node on Windows.